All right. Let's get started. So we are going to solve this by graphing it first. Okay. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see it. Let's practice graphing by hand. We can use our graphing calculator, but we can also graph by hand. So I'm going to take this first equation, and what does the plus 2 mean? Well, let me do this. Before you guys think about that, don't say it out loud yet. But remember that this is, these are, I got to get this thing ready. Okay, ready, set, go. Watch this. There we go. Oh, that's a perfect y. So y equals mx plus b. What does the b thing mean?
Y-intercept.
Oh, man, he said that with confidence. Y-intercept. So that's the y-intercept. So what that means is I'm just going to go to the y-axis at positive 2 and plot a point. Now, this next one's a little trickier. What is negative x? What's the number in front of the x? Slope, right? M is slope, right? But what is the negative? It's just a negative sign. What does that mean? Now, it means -1. It's a -1x, right? But if my slope is -1, isn't that the same as -1 over 1? Yeah, so what does that mean? Yeah, I got to go down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. So this graph, and I'm going to do the best that I can, this tablet does not like drawing straight lines. I wish Jamboard had a straight line feature because it's really hard at times to draw a straight line in this thing. And then I'm going to go the other way. It's a weird, I don't know why it's so hard to draw a straight line with this. It's very sensitive and it changes. So pretend that's a perfectly straight line. Okay. Now let's do the next one. What's the negative? Somebody raise your hand and help me graph this next equation. Yes, what do I do?
You go the negative 1 is the y-intercept, so you go to -1 and put your first step in.
Yep. So she said go to -1 on the y-axis because that's the y-intercept. What do I do next?
You look at the 4x and -4 is our slope.
So -4 is our slope. All right. Now what?
You go down 4 over 1. Or,
Well, it's just -4. You're correct. But is -4 the same as -4 over 1?
Yes, it is.
So this will go down 4 units and over 1. So whenever you have a whole number, or an integer is a better word, whenever you have an integer, remember that you put that integer over 1, and that gives you rise over run. Okay? So from here, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. You could go in the opposite direction. I can go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. I can try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's not 4, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. Okay. All right. Now this is the tricky part. I'm going to try to draw this as best I can from dot to dot. I think it's going to cross right there. That is a horrible line. But I might start doing these in PDFs because my PDF editor. I think it's -2, 4. I think it's -2, 4. How can I check that? I can plug it in. So I'm going to take this first equation. Yes?
No, isn't it? I thought it would be -1/3. Yeah, you put yours in the wrong spot.
Oh, because I'm supposed to go up. Oh, wait a second. Good catch. All right, good catch. So, good. Why didn't you guys tell me? So, I went over.
I tried to before you even like started writing it down.
Well, that explains why the line was so bad.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Well, it's not my fault. You guys didn't. I did that on purpose. See if you're paying attention. Nobody in here is paying attention.
And he's like, wait, what if that happened there? And I was like, no, because I said, wait, that's over 2, not 1.
Hold on. Quit telling me your life story. Can I finish this problem, please?
No.
All right, let's finish. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. By the way, that's a very common mistake Mr. Adams made. I just went over 1 too many. Now, what would have happened if you guys pointed out to me that I made an honest mistake, and that's fine, and we all make mistakes. That's my second one this year. But this process of double checking, we always catch our mistakes, and you should form that habit and do it, because when you take the M-STEP or PSAT or the SAT, you can catch your mistakes before you submit the answer. Okay. Anyways, let's finish this. So I'm going to go up 4 again. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and over to the that's a much better line. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Good job, students. You guys must have an amazing math teacher. Yeah. I know. They're other math teachers. Yeah, I know. Your other math teachers. All right. Here we go. So that's correct. It is -1, 3. Still the same thing, though. When x is -1, my y value should be +3. So we can verify this by just plugging it into the equations. So the first equation, y should equal 3 if I plug in -1 for x. What's -1 times -1? +1. What's 1 plus 2? 3. So that one worked out. Let's try the other one. We're going to plug in 3 for y, and then we're going to plug in -1 for x. -4 times -1 is +4. -1 is equal to 3. That one checks out. So yeah, so then what we would say is that our my handwriting is horrible. Solution. It's really difficult to write with this thing. The solution is -1, 3. Okay. I'll zoom out for a second. Give you a second to kind of make sure that you write everything down. Hopefully your graph is a lot better than mine. I'm pretty sure that it is. Zoom in just a little. Oh boy, you guys are awfully demanding.
Yeah, sorry.
Where do you want me to zoom in at?
Just in the box. That's
Okay.
good. Are we going to do the next one on our own?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
You want to try it on your own? All right. Try it on your own. It's a good idea. So I'm gonna stop the video and you guys try it on your own, okay?